Here is our podcast. We're all very proud of what went on here.
Are we?
Action-packed stuff. What's worse than going to Bali?
Tell me.
Going to Bali on a Jetstar flight. And what's worse than that?
Tell me.
Jetstar flight gets turned around halfway there to Bali.
Well, the reason it did was because someone just had an episode. How terrifying.
Man, a crazy person on a Jetstar flight? This seems
To
odd.
Bali?
Come on.
Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift's boyfriend. Well, I've gone the turnaround on him. He doesn't love us as much as I want him to love us. So I don't know where to put myself with it.
The tribal drum will beat for Just Grow Up.
Yes, Miriam Margolyes, actress out of the Harry Potter movies, has said adults coming up to her having Harry Potter weddings and going on to her. She says, you know what? Grow up.
Yeah, grow up.
It's a kids' show.
Chicken salt, does it pass the pub test?
We talked to that fabulous actress, Olivia Colman. She's got a new movie called Wicked Little Letters.
And I knew he could do it. I knew he could do it. Dylan got through on Australian Idol.
You knew. You're so close to him, Brendan. Enjoy the podcast.
Everybody online.
Right now, by the miracle of recording, we had so many requests for them to do it again.
Mistress Amanda.
Miss Keller. Amanda.
Doesn't work alone.
Wow, this is fantastic.
Her friend is in a back room making the tools of the trade.
I've heard them describe him as a drunken idiot.
Sorry, I've been drinking beer.
The legendary pirate Jonesy and Amanda the actress.
Hello, Wiggles.
Congratulations, Mandy. We're on the radio right now.
What is it, your cunt face?
Jonesy and Amanda, you're doing a great job.
You have no empathy for anyone but yourself, you giant tool.
Now's the time to hear good radio.
Sorry, a bit of a tongue twist there.
What are you, an idiot?
Jonesy and Amanda are here.
It's showtime, a-holes. We're on the air.
Well, top of the morning to you, Mrs. Muntz.
Look, I have been up, not up all night, but every time, you vaguely wake up during the night and then you go straight back to sleep, if you're lucky. I normally do. Before I went to bed, I saw yesterday, trending on Twitter, or X, that the BBC was going to make an announcement regarding something to do with the royal family. So I was on high alert. Every time I woke up, every time I rolled over, I got out my phone to see what the news alerts were. There's going to be something. We don't know what's going on, but it's going to be something. So anyway, later in the show, we're going to go through all the crazy theories that people are having right now. As they say, nature abhors a vacuum. There's a hell of a vacuum at the moment. The royal family have left with no information. It's been filled by a lot of crazy theories, including Charles stepping aside, William being charged with murder, and some other Duke of Gloucester taking over as king. I'll tell you all the news.
This is why I put my phone under my bed.
Do you? Under your bed?
Yeah, under the bed. And it can't bother me in any way.
You put it under the bed?
Yeah, so you can't see it. So it's you can't
How do you
reach it.
hear your alarm?
Well, it's I've got my old school clock, alarm clock, that goes off, and I've got my phone as the backup alarm.
Okay.
But even still, I would hear it under the bed.
Because you're like Princess in the Pea.
But I don't have any notification. Pee in my bed. I don't have any notifications.
No, I turned my phone on silent
text,
during the night.
WhatsApp, all that, because it just goes nuts.
Well, I'm the same, so I don't have any noise on the phone. But this is interesting. So I saw this trending in Australia. One, King Charles. You know the other big thing trending in Australia?
What?
Chicken salt.
What about it?
Well, it's just trending in Australia.
Just chicken salt.
There's an American guy living in Australia who's does a whole lot of TikTok stuff about what he's finding fascinating about Australia. And he's spoken a lot about chicken salt. And America has gone, I wasn't aware it's an Australian thing. America's gone crazy for chicken salt.
I would have thought chicken salt came from America, but it was invented in Adelaide.
Yeah. One of the girls in our production team has a friend who's a flight attendant who said that when they go away, they take the traditional Vegemite.
Yep.
They also take a packet of chicken salt.
Do they?
What would you put it on apart from chips?
I'm just going to come out and say it. I think chicken salt has been punching above its weight for way too long.
This is
I
what
think
you
it's
say
a
about
novelty.
barbecue sauce.
And chicken salt. I just think it's a novelty. It's a novelty ingredient.
Yeah,
I remember the
but if
first
you
time I had it,
like
I thought
it,
this
that's
is
all right.
great. And then they put chicken salt on everything.
Like what? What do they put it on?
When you go to the fish and chip shop,
Yeah,
they say,
chips. Apart from that, what do they put
and
on?
do you want chicken salt on that? On your barbecue chicken? Or do you want it on...
On your what?
Barbecue chicken.
Oh, you want it on your barbecue chicken? What time of the day are you dropping in at these places?
That's how they talk.
I think that's how you talk,
Chicken.
Brendan.
Yeah, do you want it on that? I
You
said
want it on
no.
your ice cream? I say no.
No, I say no. I say no, I'm not going to be a part of the sheeple, all enjoying
You know
the
what?
chicken
I
salt.
think we found our pub test
That's
for today.
pub test for today. Action packed
Do
show.
you like it on your barbecue chicken?
You know, you caught up with Olivia Colman last night.
Olivia Colman is one of my favourite actresses in the universe. I've been following her for so many years. I met her last night. I hosted an event at Randwick Ritz where I got to interview her about her new movie before we played the movie.
Righto.
We spoke to her on our show, after our show yesterday, so we've got the interview to play, but I hadn't hung out with her then, and now we're just best friends. I'm going to give you all the goss.
Will you have your time again? Would you ask her different questions than the ones you did in the interview?
No, but I'd have hogged it a whole lot more.
Well, I think you hogged this one pretty much. Also, we can't do anything till we do the Magnificent Seven. Why don't you call us 13 WSFM? Question 1.
What Hogwarts house was Harry Potter in?
Jam Nation. WSFM, hello there, it's Jonesy and Amanda. Midnight Oil, their beds burning. Did you see Australian Story last night with Midnight Oil? Well, Peter Garrett on Australian Story last night with Lee Sales. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I did like the question Lee asked about that particular song.
Beds Burning. I'd say the first 3 chords of that song are possibly the most recognisable and iconic opening in Australian music history. Bam, bam, bam. I reckon 95% of people over the age of 40 could identify that song from the opening 2 seconds. Can you recall how those start chords came to be there?
No. Sorry, Lee.
Get him out, get Rob Hurst in.
That's part of it, isn't it, really?
It is. It just comes through you when it comes through you.
Yes. It's like Bruce Springsteen was talking about with a song and he's playing guitar. He says, sometimes it feels like it's just coming out of my mouth.
The guitar?
Yeah, just the sound of the guitar just comes out.
Oh, wow, really?
And I was watching an interview with Billy Joel. He was explaining, writing a song, and he said the piano, because the piano is a percussion instrument, you know that? Because it's got the little hammers and you hit the keys on the piano. And he was saying it's like a drum. The piano is like a drum.
Well, if you're that gifted, you don't know what the gift is. It just happens to you.
Well, if it's that gifted, why did he write "We Didn't Start the Fire"? Anyway.
Nasty. Nah, you nasty.
Crime that act somewhere else, pal. It's 6:15. Hello, it's Jonesy and Amanda. We have for you the Magnificent Seven. 7 questions. Can you go all the way and answer all 7 questions correctly? If you do that, Amanda will say, on your barbecue chicken or... Oh, mate.
On your barbecue chicken. And here you are slagging off Billy Joel. You can't even say barbecue chicken.
What did I say there? On your barbecue chicken or...
Yeah, that you don't... They always put chicken salt on your barbecue chicken. That's how the day started.
Well, you got to warm up a bit. Douglas is in Castle Hill.
Hello, Douglas.
Good morning, how are we?
Very well. Mate. Question 1. What Hogwarts house was Harry Potter in?
It'd be Gryffindor.
Nerd. That was mean. I coughed and said
Oh,
nerd.
you all right? This is what happens.
What do you mean?
Oh, sorry, I saw what you were doing. Which... No, but you were doing a joke.
Should I go? Yeah, I was doing a joke. Yeah, Should I go home?
Maybe we need some on your barbecue chicken or...
So you say, sorry, you were doing a joke.
Yeah.
I need a new co-host. This is terrible.
Okay, I'm gone. Okay, I'm gone. Good, because I'm over it. Been doing it for too long. It's time to retire.
I didn't take much of a push. Yeah. Question 2. Which animal is faster, the roadrunner or the coyote in real life?
I'm going to say Roadrunner.
No. Sorry, Douglas.
Jackie's in Campbelltown.
Hello, Jackie.
Good morning. How you going?
Very well. So in real life, what's faster, a roadrunner or a coyote?
Coyote.
Yeah, they can get up to 69 kilometres an hour. The roadrunner, 32 k's an hour. Hopeless.
He didn't need all those rockets after all. The dynamite and all the anvils and all that stuff. You just run a bit faster. Let's play Reverse It.
Put my thing down, flip it and reverse it.
What song are we playing in reverse?
Oh, that's tough.
Any ideas?
No, I'm so sorry.
That's okay, Jackie.
Well, that's question number 3.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation.
Podcast.
The Magnificent Seven. And we're up to question 3. It's Reverse It.
Put my thing down, flip it and reverse it.
It's not pleasant to the ear, sure, but here is a song being played backwards.
Maybe Max and Campbelltown has his backwards ears on.
Do you know the song, Max?
Years of the calling, wherever you'll
Yes,
go.
it is.
Love it. Butt rock at its best.
Question 4. Which American city has the largest population? This is multiple choice. Is it Los Angeles? Is it New York City? Is it San Francisco?
New York City.
Yeah. 8.4 million. And the next closest is LA with 3.8 million. So
What's San Francisco got?
That's got 815,000.
Is that all?
No.
Wow.
No. Have I read that correctly? 815,000? Wow.
Wow. What two types of crocodile would you find in Australia, Max?
Saltwater and freshwater.
Look at you go. Well done. Question 6. Car tyres are primarily made from what material?
Rubber.
That's it.
Which Australian politician got married over the weekend?
Oh, jeez. Didn't know one did. Wasn't Albo, so... no, pass.
Sorry, Max.
Was on all the newspapers. Ron's in Helensburgh.
Hello, Ron.
Hi, how are you?
Very well. Do you know which politician I've given away
I
as
think
she?
it's Penny Wong.
It is Penny Wong. She's been with her partner for 20 years.
You're right about that.
Pardon?
You're right about that.
I wasn't Wong. Is that?
Yeah.
It wasn't a Wong number.
No, it works.
It works.
Come on, you do.
I'll say it to you. Oh, you just did a joke.
Okay. Should we go back to barbecue chicken?
Let's.
On your barbecue chicken or...
That's how the show started today.
Ron, congratulations to you and congratulations to Penny and Sophie for getting married. You've won the Jam Pack. It's all coming away, a $200 Archie's Brother voucher. Arcade, Dodgems, bowling and bar, all in a day's play at Archie Brothers. $150 to spend on dinner at Moretti's in Leichhardt, serving Sydney's finest Italian dishes since 1997. And Jonesy and Amanda Carriage, your choice for you to colour in. Adds a stainless pencils. Ron, anything you'd like to add?
Sorry, I'm still laughing at your Penny Wong joke, but
thank you, Ron.
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome, Ron. I gave it to me so people could hear it. That's the difference.
It's a little mean-spirited, isn't it?
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Time for what?
It's time to get back to work.
Okay, it's enough goofing off.
I'm going to flick through the Jarmanac, our big book of musical facts. And on this day in 2005, Shakira released her hit song, Hips Don't Lie. She's actually due to release her first album in 7 years this year. But a lot of stuff's been happening to her in recent years. She's been copping it over the last few years for allegedly failing to pay a 14.2 million euro in taxes that she owed. And she also found out that her husband of 11 years has been cheating on her. I think he's a famous soccer player, I think. So it's no surprise that there's a new diss track on her album. Here it is in Spanish.
Sorry, baby, hace rato que yo te vi tocar ese.
If you understand Spanish, apparently she's really giving it to him.
I got sorry and baby. Un momento, por favor.
Let's remind ourselves why she's dirty on him. This is how she found out that he'd been having this long-standing affair. She got home one day from a trip and saw that some of her strawberry jam had been eaten. Doesn't sound like a big deal. But her husband hated jam. Well, he's a liar, but luckily her hips aren't. Here it is.
Jam Nation.
What is worse than flying to Bali?
Oh, well, I'd like to fly to Bali. What's worse than... I don't know what's worse than flying to
I'm
Bali.
not a fan of Bali. I've documented that.
Yeah.
It's just not for me.
You said it smells like a fart.
It does. It just smells like giant fart, and I think
Maybe
people
you
just
went to
go there.
Fart Town.
Maybe I did. I went to Fartnesia. It's not for me.
Fartnesia.
It's not for me.
You can have that at home.
And I know people love Bali, and people have tried to talk me around, and I go, yeah, good. But it's just, I went once, and it was all right. But, really, there's other places to go. Anyway, what's worse than flying there?
Tell me.
Flying on Jetstar. What's worse than that?
Well, I saw it on the news.
Getting turned around at Alice Springs because some woman has gone mad on a plane.
Understand what the f***'s going on before you have a comment. You do not understand.
Okay, yeah, right.
That'd be terrifying.
I know.
You are in a small tube.
And it's like the plane from Conair, when you get on the Jetstar.
It always happens on the way to Bali.
Yeah.
Loosey-gooseys.
Very.
But I think she was having some sort of psychotic episode. Someone said here that a woman went loopy, banged on the cockpit door because she thought someone stole her phone. But, I've got a friend who's a flight attendant for international flights, and you're just in a tube and you're just relying on these people to try and protect you from people who've had too much to drink. I don't know what the circumstances were here, but how terrifying. And is it when she was shoving people, one woman had a baby in her arms and got shoved. Absolutely terrifying. Little kids on the plane listening to this screaming woman screaming in people's faces.
And when you do the turnaround, because they got to Alice Springs, well, why don't they land there and just boot her off there?
Yeah, don't know.
And continue on their way.
Because that's the frustration. You're 3 hours into your flight, and that woman, that noise would be terrifying. Yeah. And the fear that she'll get violent. And then you come back with that same terrifying woman for 3 hours. Mm-hmm. And then the airline said that they provided accommodation and some vouchers for meals. Still, there's not much open at the airport at that time of night, and they're flying out again at 10 today.
It's difficult.
Looking for a new Maddie. 10 o'clock, we've got a space vacant.
Excuse me. Are you mental?
Who's off to Fartnesia today at 10 o'clock?
Where's Samuel Jackson when you need him?
Enough is enough!
That's it. That's all you need. It's 17 to 7.
I'm going to get a T-shirt that says, I went to Fartnesia and all I got was this lousy T-shirt.
I have no beef. If you want to go to Bali, that's fine. That's fine. But please don't come up to me and try to convince me otherwise. I wandered around the place. I went to all the places that everyone says is great.
Did you go to Seminyak?
Yeah, I went to Seminyak. I stayed in Seminyak.
Did you go to Ubud?
I went to Ubud.
No, you didn't.
I went to Ubud.
You have to say Ubud.
I went to Ubud. It was great. It was a great place, but really, I went there. I don't feel I need to go back. Same goes for Fiji. I went to Fiji. That's good. You know what I'm like. I know. Once I get stuff into my brain,
your threshold is very. Is it low or high for boredom?
Yeah.
You get there, I saw it, yep. I had a beer, time to head home.
Yeah, Grand Canyon, good, big bloody hole in the ground, great, good, seen it, let's move on. Yeah. What's next?
Yeah, you're the world's best tourist.
Jonesy and Amanda's Jam Nation
podcast.
So what's upset you now?
Well, Travis Kelce and his brother Jason have a podcast called New Heights, and they're both NFL players. One of them, Jason, has just retired. They, in past years, have faced each other in the Super Bowl.
Yep.
And a lot of people are saying that they're emotionally available men. They're chatty, they're worldly, they're smart, and people are saying their parents have done a very good job. But the podcast is interesting and it's funny, and I just see snippets of it that come up on socials. So, as we know, Travis has going out with Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
He came to Australia. He went to Singapore to see the end of her Eras tour she's performed in Asia. She's taking a few months off and then she's going to be going through Europe, so she's having a rest as well. Travis was asked by his brother Jason what he thought of Singapore, and he raved about it. I mean, you've been to Singapore, Brendan, in recent years, but they've got he said they've got the world's largest greenhouse. He says, I'm into plants. It was so unique and so nice. Everything was blooming. He said the country is. His brother said to him, it looks like it's pristine and futuristic, lots of glass and greenery. And he said, that's it. It's exactly as advertised. The architecture's crazy. It's so well designed. It's an amazing place to be. So he raved and raved about Singapore. And then his brother asked Travis this.
Would you like more, Sydney or Singapore? Man, that's a tough sell. I love them both, man. I absolutely loved them both. I want to see more of Australia. I feel like I got to see a little bit more of Singapore. So I'm going to say Singapore was a little bit more interesting, for sure. More unique? Yeah, more unique. Kind of a cooler experience. But I was in Australia for like a couple hours, so. I feel like Sydney's just like Tampa. Like, I don't think it's that much different. It's just civilized rednecks around a beach. That's my view of Australia. Which is probably why I want to see more of it. I'm just like, I'm intrigued. I'm there. The Aussies know how to have a good time, man.
Sure, he placated us, but don't forget he said this.
Singapore was a little bit more interesting.
Yeah. Well,
Travis, that's all it takes. That's all it takes for me to do the huge turnaround.
His misso went back to the zoo twice.
Well, they were fake animals. We arranged all those fake animals for her to hold, and look what's happened.
I'm more outraged that we're like Florida.
Yeah, Tampa with was it better rednecks or something?
Yeah,
than Tampa. Better behave rednecks. Well, I'm over them. Okay, I'm over them. I hope you break up and she writes a song about you.
Come on.
I don't mean that.
Jam Nation.
Grab right now.
Who wants some free money?
Instant.
Coin, cash.
Moolah.
I like the sound of that.
Jonesy and Amanda's
Instagram.
Eshay, you got 10 questions, 60 seconds on the clock. You can pass if you don't know an answer. We'll come back to that question if time permits. If you get all the questions right, $1,000.
And you can go with $1,000, or we say, hey, you know what? One bonus question. Would you like to double your money? But it's double or nothing.
Megan is in Lamia.
Hello, Megan.
Hello.
Hello. Let's see what we can do for
Amanda.
you. Hi.
Okay.
We've got 10 questions. We've got 60 seconds. We always say pass if you're not sure because we usually have time to come back, okay?
Okay.
Megan, good luck because here we go. Here comes question number 1. How many minutes in half an hour?
30.
Question 2. What colour is our $20 note?
Green.
No.
Oh, no.
It's a lobster.
It's red
Megan.
or orange. Which one's green? I haven't seen money
That's
for a long
$100.
time.
That's the
That's
the
blue,
new $100.
isn't it?
No, the new $100 are green.
Oh,
$2
Megan,
notes
it's
are-
not green. I'm sorry.
Not many people say that. Megan, what happened?
Oh, you get $100 for your groceries.
I
I'm
was
sorry.
thinking of the $100.
You're straight to the big money there, Megan. That's what you are.
Well,
Dollary dues.
an old school $100 is today's $20, let's face
Well,
it.
the old school $100 used to be grey, the Dead Explorer, they call it. Now they're good.
Oh, Megan, I'm sorry.
Megan.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation.
Miriam Margolyes is an actress and a character who always speaks her mind. She, of course, played Professor Pomona Sprout in the film series of Harry Potter. And she said that the franchise is now 25 years old, but a lot of people, a lot of adults come up to her and are still obsessed with it. And in fact, this is what she said.
I worry about Harry Potter fans because they should be over that by now. You know, I mean, it was 25 years ago and it's for children. I think it's for children. But they get stuck in it. And I do cameos and people say, oh, we're having a Harry Potter themed wedding. And I think, gosh, what's their first night of fun going to be? I can't even think about it. No. Harry Potter is wonderful. I'm very grateful to it. It's over.
It's over, man.
This is one of her quotes. If your balls have dropped, it's time to forget about it. But I was thinking of those. I was thinking of that when I read this just the other day. This man has. Where have I put my piece of paper? Here it is. This guy, he's 40 years old, and his girlfriend, she's got children, he doesn't, and they're having this great relationship. He's 40 years old, but she's posted this anonymously on the parenting website Mumsnet, saying that they've got so much in common in so many ways. He's a grown-up, got a great job, all of that. But he has a stuffed toy he's had since he was a child, and he talks about it like it's a real person. He'll say things like, I was telling Fluffy what a great time we had last night. Fluffy says hi. He says, I should go to bed soon. Fluffy's lonely.
Oh, I can't.
She said, can you stop it because it's creeping me out?
What a nut.
Which he did, but then he commenced again after we'd slept together, she said. He's got a lot of fantastic traits, but this is a giant ick. Do you think?
That's a huge ick. That's a huge ick.
Huge ick.
I remember there was a time when Carl Stefanovic and Cassandra Thornton, they had the divorce and stuff, and then Cassandra spilt the beans about his little blankie.
His blankie?
He had a blankie, apparently, called BB. I just always remember that.
Really?
And I thought, well, it's not good to get a divorce because the misso will just spill all the beans.
What are your beans?
I can't afford to get divorced. There's too many beans.
If your balls have dropped.
I just wish blankie was the biggest
least
thing,
of it.
the least of it.
Well, look, the tribal drum is going to beat for this.
They should be over that by now. It's for children.
Grow up.
Grow up.
Grow up.
For pity's sake.
Who do you know that can't grow up?
Yeah.
What have they held on to?
And they hang on to a little BB.
What
or
are
a
they
little-
doing?
Or a little fluffy.
Have their balls dropped.
Okay.
If you're a man of the match,
Imagine if your alarm's just gone up now.
give us a call if your balls
Yes,
have
as a
dropped.
matter of fact, I'm waiting.
Jam Nation.
Miriam Margolyes, she's from Harry Potter. She says that Harry Potter fans need to grow up. In other news, a 40-year-old man still talks to his teddy bear Fluffy and it creeps his partner out.
Funny about that.
Duh.
So the tribal drum is beating for...
They should be over that by now. It's for children.
Grow up.
Brad has joined us.
Hello, Brad. Who are you dobbing in? Is it yourself?
No, it's not. It's a mate of mine. We've been mates forever since we've been kids. You know, we're in our late 50s. Go to the pub all the time, play footy together. his mum's looked after us since we were kids, so he invited me around for dinner to go and see his mum after a long time.
Yep.
We sat down, beautiful big meal. She just leaned over and cut his steak into little bits.
Come on.
My jaw I just went, is this happening? And nothing was said. It was just like poured a bit of gravy onto his steak, and then he sat there and ate his steak in little pieces. I didn't say a word, but I told the boys, and they just went, "Are you kidding me?"
Wow.
That's
Wow. I'm speechless.
I'm speechless.
That is a beauty.
I'm without speech.
Thank you, Brad.
I wonder what else she cuts up.
Hello, Monica.
Good morning. How are you?
Very well.
Mon?
Who needs to grow up, Monica?
My brother.
What's he doing?
I love him. He's about to turn 40, but he's just this giant, big kid at heart. He still reads children's books. He loves them. He loves the drawings in them. But the biggest thing that he does that drives me crazy, but I love him for, is he still plays board games. And whenever he comes over or he invites us over, he'll bring his Monopoly, he'll bring his Guess Who, he'll take them to the pub and play them with his mates.
Oh, no.
What? Guess Who?
You can't take him to the pub.
Yeah, Guess Who, Monopoly. He's brought Twister over once, which isn't so bad because that's pretty funny if you've had a few drinks. But, you know.
I don't know about Twister either. You can't play that with adult siblings. It's just weird.
Oh,
Incest.
Monica.
Incest, the game the whole family can play.
Imagine taking Guess Who
You can guess
to the pub.
No. People that walk around with board games, I understand if you're at someone's house and
And you've all had a few drinks, you go,
and
hey,
all of a
let's
sudden-
have a games night.
Yeah.
But someone who always brings the board games, you go, what's going on?
I do have a confession to make.
Oh, what is it?
Okay, relax.
What is it?
The other day I read a Tintin. I've got the whole collection of Tintin comics, and I was just going through my stuff.
That's different.
And I got out an old Tintin. I just started reading it, and Helen said, "What are you, 3?"
Yeah.
And so she was giving me derision for it, but it takes me back to a time and place.
My youngest son is studying journalism, and he said he
was reading Tintin.
Well, worse, he reads a lot, but on his phone. He doesn't read books. And when in some discussion at uni about the last book he read, he said he didn't want to confess, but it's probably Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
He'll have a job.
Oh, yeah, he'll be our boss in a year.
He'll be giving us.
All right, we're going to keep going with this grow up.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation
Podcast.
Today's going to be a great day.
Beautiful day. It's a glorious day.
That's easy for you to say. Some of us have a hangover.
Hello there, Miriam Margolyes. She played Professor Pomona Sprout in Harry Potter, says people need to grow up if you're still into Harry Potter. Meanwhile, a 40-year-old man still talks to his teddy bear Fluffy, and it creeps his partner out. The tribal drummer's been beating grow up.
They should be over that by now. It's for children.
We've had some truly surprising calls about this. Hello, Bianca.
Good morning, guys.
Bianca?
Hello, who's doing what? Is it you?
No, I've got a friend. I've been friends with her for years. Went away with her actually only a few weeks ago, and I never knew she sleeps with a nightlight. Now, it's not just a normal nightlight. This nightlight has, like, stars that go onto the roof and, like, spin around and all this kind of stuff. And I was just like, what? She's done it for years, and it's like a comfort thing for her.
Did she take it away with her?
She took it away with her. I never knew about it. I never knew.
Wow.
She brought it into the hotel room, and I was like, what?
You should get your eye mask out so you can get some decent sleep.
Yeah, grow up.
Grow up.
Yes.
Because back
She
in my
left the
day,
Mother
you had
Goose one at home.
You had the nightlight. Remember, it was just a PowerPoint. You just put it in. There was an orange glow.
Yeah.
And that was it.
I never even had that.
We had a mushroom when I was kids. I just flashback. It was like an Eden Blyton.
Oh, I love
mushroom.
that. See,
Remember
I
the
like all
mushroom?
that retro
It was
stuff.
a soft mushroom.
Yeah.
Made of
I know what you mean, that
rubber
sort of
material.
soft plastic sort of
And
stuff, soft rubber.
Sure as hell would probably catch on fire if you put a stronger globe than a 40 watt in there.
And all the Mother Goose stuff.
Yeah, all that stuff. But as far
But
as like,
that's all children's stuff, really.
come on.
As much as you'd like to still have it.
Yep. So, and you had to share a room with your friend there, Bianca.
Yeah, and safe to say I got hardly any sleep because I'm an adult and she slept like a baby.
Yes, quite literally.
She wet the bed.
And you shared a rusk.
To get her up and burp her. Thank you for all your calls.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation Podcast.
Let's get on down to the Jonesy and Amanda Arms for the pub test today. Chicken salt. Does it pass the pub test?
Well, the reason we're talking about chicken salt is trending in Australia at the moment on X or Twitter. King Charles.
Is he alive or dead?
And chicken salt. A whole lot of people from all around the world, and I've seen this American guy in particular on TikTok saying, what is it with chicken salt? And I wasn't aware that Australians really are the only people that use chicken salt. People from all around the world have taken to their socials to say, what the hell's this?
Australians love things on their chips called chicken salt. I have no idea. I think it's salt that tastes a bit chickeny, but I still don't get it. In the UK, we use salt and vinegar. That's the standard, salt and vinegar. They don't even have vinegar on the tables in Australia. Every single place just presumes you want chicken salt on it. When I first came here and I got a portion of chips, I went, do you want chicken salt? I don't even know what that is, mate. But yeah, I'll have some. It just tasted like flavouring you get on some crisps. But does anyone actually know the ingredients of actually what is in chicken salt?
Yeah, what is actually in chicken salt? Well, we can tell you.
That's the salt. That's the largest content in it because that's the cheapest product that's in it. That's MSG. And that's a very important part of it. Paprika adds flavour and colour to the skin of a chicken. There is a small amount of chicken flavouring that helps a little. There is onion salt. That's that.
Yum.
Celery powder.
Yum.
That's that. There's a little bit of rice flour to help it stop clumping. That's all it's there for. And there's garlic powder.
Delicious.
And that's it.
Oh, that's it. After 50 ingredients.
That's all.
That's
Make
it.
it yourself. Yeah. But I didn't grow up, obviously, with chicken salt. I think this is a newish thing, isn't it?
It's a newish thing.
Because apparently flight attendants, instead of just taking Vegemite now when they go overseas, they take chicken salt as well because you can't get it anywhere else in the world.
Yeah.
We've just given up the secret recipe there.
I'm just going to, if I could be bothered, but I'm just going to come out and say it. Chicken salt has been punching above its weight for some time.
Yep.
And when I first tried it, I thought, oh, yeah, that's good. That's all right, but that's it for me.
I asked you when we started the show today, we were talking about this, and I asked you what people put on, because you said they put it on everything.
Put it on your scallops, on your barbecue chicken.
Yeah, that's not what you said early this morning.
On your barbecue chicken or...
That's how the day started. Barbecue. Maybe you mix it with alcohol.
You know...
I love chicken salt.
Sometimes it's good just to let things go.
I love chicken salt.
Of course you love chicken salt.
But isn't it weird that English guy said they don't even have vinegar on the table?
I love vinegar.
How weird would that be?
Well, don't you love vinegar on your chips? You get a thing of chips, you put vinegar on there, you put the salt on your barbecue chicken. It's just great.
Well, let's put it to the pub test. Chicken salt, does it pass the pub test?
Not for me, amigo.
Jam Nation.
Well, I'm sorry to have to put on the tin hat again. This does make me sound crazy, but I've become completely obsessed with what's going on with the royal family.
As you look with the tin hat on.
It's attractive. Don't let it get near my feelings. Bzzz. So, yes, you were right in what you said earlier. We have seen some footage, moving footage, of Kate and Will making their way through Catherine's favourite marketplace in Windsor.
And can I just say, when we had our meeting, and believe it or not, we do have a meeting for this show, when I brought this up, I said, Kate is spotted with William on a visit to her favourite Windsor farm shop. And you said, yeah, but there's no evidence. There's no pictures.
This was a previous one.
Eyewitness reports.
No, there was one last weekend that was complete, because people said, locals saw them but chose to respect their privacy and not take a photograph. Those photographs would be worth $1 million. So today they've come out to do this photo shoot.
Yeah. But it's not a photo shoot, it just looks like they're walking past a shopping trolley.
You think this doesn't happen without planning. But why now? What's interesting, and I sound like I'm going crazy, but I have been obsessed with this. Though I don't believe all this. People are saying her ears are different. How stupid do they think we are? That's not Kate. Sorry, I've watched the video. Kate doesn't walk like that. It's a double. It's staged. So it's not our fault that we're obsessed, because the royal family has asked us to lean in and love them. And for many people they have. And now...
Do they actually say that, though?
That's the whole role of the royal family.
Yeah, they've never said lean in and love us.
That's the whole subtext of the royal family. It's pretty much a PR position.
I think this is man-woman stuff. Men don't see subtexts. Men just go, yeah, righto. So if you want something, ask for it. If you want to be loved and all that sort of stuff, say, I need to be loved and that stuff.
They're saying in a million ways to fund their lives, to keep the monarchy going. That's what this is about. So let me say this. We lean in and we love them. And then suddenly we go, things aren't right. And they normally I know they say don't explain, don't complain, but there's been a giant vacuum here that has been filled now with people's conspiracy theories because her having that kind of abdominal surgery with no follow-up, as someone said here, listen to this.
Okay.
If you include professional hair and makeup, it'd take 2 hours, just George holding a phone, an iPhone, for Kate Middleton to record a few-second video thanking everyone for their well wishes. Why hasn't this happened? People are saying, why haven't we had that? King Charles, who has cancer, has thanked people for their well wishes.
Mm-hmm.
She has said, I don't want to do any work until after Easter. But when these conspiracy theories started to swirl, wouldn't you think there'd be a moment? Her family have never come out and said she's all right. Her brother, her sister, her mother, her father, no comment
Even the
from them.
blabbermouth on Big Brother.
He has said, I'll say something when I'm allowed to. What does that mean?
So
the
now I'm
Middleton
into this.
family have also gone bankrupt. Their party business has gone bankrupt.
Oh.
Sometimes you can be bankrupt in name only, but you'd think that the royal in-laws would be supported by the royal family and the debt would be paid. Wouldn't you think for PR purposes? So is that now they're saying there's a feud between the Middletons and the Windsors.
So their party business went broke. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So lots of different rumours have been swirling around, and some are saying that this walk through, where they're going through this walk today, it's all part of a negotiation. There are negotiations taking place between Kate and the royal family. Because when we heard yesterday, and this is all through Twitter, so it could be all garbage, that the BBC have been told to be on standby for an announcement. People are saying, what will that announcement be? It was either, this is what was trending yesterday, that King Charles had carked it. Listen to my casual chat. And when you look at, there's a photo of today, of moving footage actually I've seen, of the flag at Buckingham Palace. It looks like it's half mast.
I'm pretty sure they'd announce it and not just drop the flag. Oh, by the way, we should tell everyone that he's dead.
Well, reports of the Union flags flying at half-mast outside government buildings across the US. This is what was trending yesterday. At the same time, BBC apparently asked to stand by from imminent announcement from the royal family. The BBC's profile picture was black. People are reading this stuff into it, and it's actually not our fault because, as I said, we have no actual information. What about this one? This was a theory yesterday. Okay. The latest rumour is that Charles was going to appoint a regent, which indicates that William will be skipped in the succession. And the reason he might be skipped is because there was an article a few weeks ago, what happens if Prince William commits a serious crime? They're saying that he has done something dreadful that has led to all of this. So he will be skipped and George will be the next, he'll be like a regent until he gets to take over. Other people are saying, that's probably not true. What about this one? This was yesterday on TikTok.
Yeah.
Apparently, someone says here, TikTok is saying this is the next king of the United Kingdom, Prince Richard, the Duke of Gloucester. It's a picture of a guy who's about 70 looking gormless in a suit. They're saying he's the next king because of the weird lines of succession.
Yeah.
This is my favourite. Nostradamus, apparently. This is TikTok has predicted all of this. My favourite bit was this. Someone said, if they're in the world, if there's a Kate Upton and there's a Kate Middleton, is there a Kate Downton?
Okay.
That's the most I got from TikTok yesterday.
Is that it? Is there anything else? There's nothing else?
Don't ask me to care and then expect me not to care.
Give me your phone. Give me your phone. No phones in the studio anymore.
Brendan, I have to keep scrolling.
No, stop it.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation. Podcast. We're not gonna take it.
I want you to get up right now.
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
Go to your windows, open them, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell. I'm not gonna take this anymore.
Down to the Jonesy to Amanda Arms for the pub test today. Chicken Salters have passed the pub test. This started earlier. Trending in Australia, King Charles.
Because the rumours were he'd passed away.
Trending in Australia, chicken salt.
That's the other thing.
And then we took your phone off you out of the studio because I quite frankly, I think it's a distraction. I have my phone in the studio.
Wow. I love deep diving on all this stuff. But chicken salt surprised me. The reason that is trending at the moment is that a number of people from other countries is all of a sudden saying, wow, you Australians love chicken salt. I didn't realise it was just an Australian thing.
It's an Adelaide invention, but the Americans like it.
We're going to start off with some fries.
Wow.
With the chicken salt seasoning.
The English, I think they like it or not understand it.
Australians love things on their chips called chicken salt. I have no idea. I think it's salt that tastes a bit chickeny.
Well, he's right about that.
Well, apparently now flight attendants are taking this overseas with them along with their Vegemite when they're away from home. They can't be without their chicken salt. I mean, I didn't grow up with chicken salt. Is it relatively new, would you say?
It's a new invention. I'd say it came to probably the 90s. I'm feeling the 90s.
All right.
And up until then, I remember when chicken salt came along, I thought, oh, yeah, this is nice. And then I went, oh, it's on everything now. It's too much.
Too much?
Too much.
What do you think? Chicken salt, does it pass the pub test?
No. I like normal salt. Seems to destroy the flavour of vinegar. Chips, that type of thing. No, I prefer plain, normal, everyday salt.
I love it. It's the best thing out on your chip. Beautiful. Yes, and even KFC's even better.
No, absolutely not. I don't want MSG with my chip.
I used to be a sales manager for a French fry company called Saffries, which is part of the McCain Group. So all the shops that I used to sell to would I'd have salt, chicken salt, and vinegar as well. My preference is salt and vinegar, but chicken salt, yes, I reckon it passes the pub test.
I chicken salt on everything, mate. On everything, yeah. Turkey wings, roast lamb, roast pork. Beautiful.
Oh, roast lamb with
How's our
chicken
blood
salt.
pressure going? You know what salt I do like? The Guzman salt. Have you tried the salt they put on the fries of the Guzman?
No, how's that different to chicken salt? Is it just salt?
It's different. It's like Mexican salt.
Well, how are your arteries going?
I don't know.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation. Podcast.
Kate is okay. Everyone can relax.
Well, the photos make her look great. She's alive. She's healthy. Well, I don't know about healthy, but yes. It said that footage was taken by an onlooker. I think this is my cynicism, staged to make it look like it was taken by an onlooker.
Right. And it's got the sun watermark all over the picture.
Well, we'll wait and see what the day brings.
You went out last night on a Monday night? Goodness me.
I was thrilled to be invited to interview Olivia Colman for 10 minutes or so before a screening of her new film, which is called Wicked Little Letters. It's a fantastic movie. Before a group at the Ritz Cinema up in Randwick. And I met Olivia for a drink beforehand, and we chatted then in the car on the way there, and then we spent 10 minutes on stage together. I just want her to be my new best friend. She's everything I've ever wanted her to be. I've loved her for years and years, from her earliest shows, Peep Show. I asked her actually, just when we were chatting, about how because she did a whole lot of stuff with Mitchell and Webb, which is Robert Webb and David Mitchell. And she said the story's always been written that they were at university together. She said she never went to university. She tried to get into acting school, couldn't get into acting school, failed about 100 of her first auditions to try her hand at acting. So she was working at a cleaner at the uni and somehow met them through that, forged this creative bond with them, and that's kind of where she got the ball rolling. So, yeah, she had 100 failures through auditions before anything happened for her.
That's what happens.
But she's the nicest woman. We spoke. You know what? She's obsessed with Australia. She's been in Australia for about 3 weeks making a film in Adelaide. She's obsessed with Married at First Sight.
The Australian version?
The Australian one.
What's her take on it?
Well, she said that she finds it fascinating to see some bad relationships play out, and that she said there are some very sincere people in that show really looking for love. And it's so interesting in this truncated version of life and relationships where you get to see coercion, you get to see how bad relationships can begin, you get to see red flags. So for people to see warning, she sort of wants to say to her kids, look at that, that's what's bad.
Yeah.
So she finds it quite fascinating.
Did she say 100%?
She hasn't picked up the 100%. We spoke about holding in underpants, like the rest of us, why we're wearing
that's
Spanx.
right in your wheelhouse, isn't
Completely in my wheelhouse. The horror stories throughout the years of holding in underpants.
Yeah.
She was just the most fabulous woman. I just loved her. And she, like Taylor Swift, the first thing she wanted to do when she got to Australia, hold a koala.
What's with that?
What's with that? She loved it. And she said she was thrilled to see it didn't have chlamydia. I said, well, that's what you think. You'll get a letter in a few weeks saying, sorry, I have to tell you I've got chlamydia.
Was that the Married at First Sight contestant or the koala? Anyway, we caught up with Olivia yesterday, our interview.
We caught up with her before I got to hang out with her.
Yeah.
So it's just a regular interview before she and I became best friends.
So that will explain any sort of aloofness that perhaps
there was no aloofness, but we don't refer to our evening together.
Also, thanks to Wicked Little Letters, a chance to win $1,000. We'll have that for you a little bit later on.
Jam Nation.
I'm so thrilled to have this woman with us. She is my favourite actress. She is truly a master of her craft. I've loved her from her hilarious role in Peep Show to her Academy Award-winning performance in The Favourite. a force to be reckoned with. Well, there's a fabulous new movie that she's starring in and produced called Wicked Little Letters. It's in cinemas from Thursday. She joins us now, the brilliant Olivia Colman. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Hello, both. Yeah, really well, thanks. How are you?
I can't complain. Better for talking
Good.
to you.
This film is so funny and quirky and charming, and it's a true story. How did you find out about this story?
I knew nothing about the story. Johnny Sweet, who wrote the script, I think we got it from Studio Canal, and I was reading it, and there were pictures of the original people, of original Edith, and oh God, I've forgotten.
The other
I've
one.
forgotten too. That's awful, isn't it? Don't tell Jessie. Rose. Oh my God. Sorry, I haven't talked about it for 3 weeks, so I've forgotten everybody. But Edith and Rose, and there were the real black and white pictures of them on the front of the script, and I kept going back going, really? It's real? But it wasn't. It was debated in Parliament, and it was on all the broadsheet newspapers of the time. Everyone, it was a bit like Wagatha Christie. I don't know if that came over here, but...
Yes, very much so.
Yeah.
So the story is, for those that don't know, a series of really rollickingly rude letters that were dropped into letterboxes in London post-war, and the investigation to find out who had written these letters.
Yeah, so it wasn't London. It was a tiny little seaside town, so it was extra sort of shocking. And yes, everybody was wondering, you know, who could know these words? I love it that it's 1920s England, and you assume that swearing is a new thing. It's really not.
Your character Edith is a very kind of proper young, well, not as young as we think. She's living still with her parents and a very sort of closed life. What did you find that you were drawn to in Edith?
Well, just from a purely practical playing someone place, I loved the fact that she was uptight and polite and a pious Christian woman, and then to be able to play the other side of her. Don't want to give anything away.
No, say no more.
But there's everyone, all human beings. There's more than one side to a human being, and this person had a really good sort of multifaceted thing to play. And you know, I was going to work with one of my best friends, so going to work with Jessie every day was really good fun. She's hilarious and wild and, you know, alive and full of love. And so to go to work with someone like that, I'm sure you both understand.
Of course.
You know, it's amazing.
The love we have for each other is
I
quite
love working with
extraordinary.
her. What's her face every day? It's great.
The characters that you play, there have been so many extraordinary. And with Edith, you know, you let yourself be kind of jowly and non-glamorous because you're so beautiful in real life.
That's just me, but thanks.
Of all the characters you've played, who was it hardest physically to become? Was the Queen the hardest one in the makeup chair?
No, because that was really just a wig, which was great. Plonk that on. Great Expectations took ages, which I found quite boring. I'm not the most patient in a makeup chair.
Yeah, because there's a lot of mucking around, you know. I don't know how those people go on Star Trek and do all that stuff.
Oh,
What was
God,
you
I think if I read that in a script, I'd be busy pulling the bubbles off my tights. I'd say no.
Well, Olivia, it's great to catch up with you. Wicked Little Letters is in cinemas this Thursday. Olivia Colman, thank you.
Thank you so much. Go and see it. I hope you enjoy it. Lovely to talk to you.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation Podcast. Don't miss the British Comedy of the Year, Wicked Little Letters, starring Olivia Colman and Jessie Buckley, in cinemas March 21.
Listen to these lyrics. It's obscene.
Positively vulgar.
Don't worry, we can edit that out.
Jonesy and Amanda's Wicked Little Lyrics.
It's time to play. Each day we will censor lyrics from a hit song. The first person to correctly identify the lyrics that are bleeped out will win the cash and the tickets.
Yep, $1,000 cash, 2 tickets to see Wicked Little Letters. So let's play Wicked Little Lyrics.
Let's have a listen.
Lights will guide you. And ignite you. And I will try to
What words are missing from that particular Coldplay song? Kathleen has joined us.
Hello, Kathleen.
Oh, my goodness. I have no idea, but can I please listen to it once again?
Of course you can. Here it is.
Lights will guide you. And ignite you. And I will try.
There's 3 words missing. What are they?
$1,000, Kathleen.
Oh, no,
Sorry. Gerard is in Campbelltown.
Hi.
Morning.
Good morning. Do you know the 3 words? Need to hear it again?
I'm missing them. I got the last 2, but I can't. For some reason, the second line of the lyrics went funny. So could I hear that one again?
Sure, here it is.
Lights will guide you. And I will try.
Jared?
So it's will guide you home, then bones,
Yeah.
and then fix you.
Yes.
Well, let's check it out.
Lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you.
Yes. Other words. Congratulations, my man. You've won $1,000 plus 2 tickets to see the British Comedy of the Year, Wicked Little Letters, starring Olivia Colman and Jessie Buckley, in cinemas March 21. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Fantastic.
$1,000 is always good.
Oh, great. We'll play it again tomorrow.
Jonesy and Amanda's Jam Nation
Podcast.
Let's get my boy Dylan up there. How good was he on Idol last night?
I've misbehaved and we've made our mistakes. We both still got wrong, but I think we should take it slow. We're just ordinary people.
See, you have to do a bit of scatting in there. It's hard to do.
Yeah. You know, you're family.
We are family. And I have to divulge this now. My wife is related to Dylan. Dylan is Helen's first cousin once removed.
You know.
So it's a conflict of interest for me because I'm in the business.
What business?
All this that you see, it's part of the business. And I didn't want to wreck his chances, but now it's happening, so I'm not going to wreck anything. And last night, well, first they mucked around a bit with the announcement. Good.
The last grand finalist confirmed for Australian Idol 2024 will be announced after the break.
Oh, come on.
Ricky. Come on. Even Scott Tweedy was going, come on, I want to find out. But then we did.
And the final singer into the grand finale is
Just say it.
Dylan.
Yeah, they've gone to
There
the
it is.
Daryl Summers School of stringing it out.
Well, you did it on Dancing with the Stars.
have
I
an
used to milk it.
You do. You have an earpiece in, and the director says when you're allowed to say it.
You know what I can just say? TV people, directors, that's old hat. Move on. It's like when people do camera shots of people and you're supposed to be talking down the barrel of the camera, but they do that side angle. Do you remember? You know the side angle?
You're sounding very in with your TV knowledge.
When you see it on TV and you'll see someone, it all started with Peter Brock in the mobile commercials years ago because Brocky couldn't look into the camera. So someone had him being shot from the side.
He was shot.
And everyone went, oh, that's great, but it's over. We've all moved on. So
you want it announced like this, and the winner is Dylan!
Yes.
Well,
Yes, I would,
when's
but-
the finale, Brendan?
Well, it will become, well, it's this weekend, isn't it? Isn't
and
it? When is it?
Right.
Maybe
And
Sunday.
did you enjoy watching it live last night?
I did watch it on. No, I was watching Australian Story with Peter Garrett.
Right, so you haven't watched a single
No,
episode of him actually singing, but he's
I have.
so close to you.
Excuse me.
And it took you ages to
Excuse
figure
me.
out the second
We
cousin, first cousin once removed.
Thanks to a lady who sent Noni some little tree thing
a
through.
family tree. We've been able to work out that it's Helen's first cousin once removed. No blood relation of yours.
No, but...
you know, you were so close. It's all there.
It's
all
all
there. You've got all the knowledge in the world about Dylan.
Don't sweat the tin tacks about this. Dylan's in there on Sunday.
Is it Sunday, the big final?
The big...
Considering you watch maths every week, which is up against
Well, Stupid Married at First Sight has taken away.
It's too addictive.
It's too addictive.
So what's Dylan's last name?
Dylan's...
Oh, Brendan.
No, Dylan's last name.
Brendan.
No, it'd be Dylan Dennis. No, that's not right. It'd be Dylan... Anyway.
Yeah.
So...
He's getting all the support in the world.
He is. And as I said, I'm in the business. I don't want to wreck his chances.
Not when you're wrecking yours so admirably.
Well, remember years ago on the first Australian Idol, we got Anthony Zimbardi chucked off.
I wasn't working here
that
then,
was
don't
before
blame
you,
me.
because we put him on the radio and said, you know, why don't you get people to vote for him?
And that broke all the rules.
And then Dicko had to go in and sack poor old Anthony Zimbardi. So I don't want that to happen to Dylan because he's going to be bigger than Guy Sebastian and Knowlesy. He'll be the combined. He'll be like Golsey.
Or how about Nye? Guy and Knowlesy.
Yeah, I like Golsey.
Okay.
Just saying. Good on you, mate. I'm in your corner. So is everyone else.
Stay there.
Jam Nation.
Everybody shout! Come on now, sing out! It's time for the Ghoulies get together.
If you want to get something off your chest, you can do that with us here. You'll feel better for getting it off your chest, and you might win $20,000 cash if you're our favourite Ghoulie of the year.
Thanks to Heron Forbes Machinery House. What have we got?
You know what gets my ghoulies? I got an ice cream yesterday, and it cost $7.80. I was there eating my cone with a single scoop of cookie dough ice cream, which cost 80 cents more because it had cookie dough in it. And as I was eating my single glob of cookie dough for $7.80, I was just thinking, how can this continue? Where is the end point? Does everything just go up forever? And that's where we're at? That's what gets my ghoulies.
Yeah,
Wow.
$7.80.
And you're right. At some point you go, hang on a minute. My wage isn't going up. How do you deal with this?
Cause he lives.
Cause he lives. What else?
So what gets my ghoulies is when people say tar instead of thank you. I don't understand why you can't just say the full thing. It sounds like you're choking on it when it's coming out of your mouth. And I feel like you only say it to little kids as well. So I could do with a bit of less of the tar and a bit more of the thank you. That's what gets my ghoulies.
Oh, I like
you.
it.
Great
I can do
ghoulies.
less of the tar and more of the thank you. I like it.
Out with the bad, in with the good. If you dipped out, contact us via the iHeartRadio app. It's 3 to 9.
Favourite caller email or Facebook friend wins a set of Yamaha True Wireless earbuds from the Australian Hi-Fi Show 2024. Experience the world's best audio and AV gear at the Sydney Central Hotel, April 5 to 7.
You get that Jonesy and Amanda tea towel and fridge magnet as well, don't you know?
Don't you know? Well, Miriam Margulies has said she often gets approached by adult Harry Potter fans. And she said, you know what? This is a quote from her. If your balls have dropped, it's time to forget about it. Harry Potter's for children. Then we heard about a 40-year-old guy who's in a relationship and his girlfriend who's sort of saying he's a great guy, but he's obsessed with his own teddy bear that
Mr. Fluffy.
since he was a kid. And he keeps saying, I'll have to let Fluffy know that.
Not off the chain, I hope.
Hopefully not. Tribal drum was beating for grow up.
They should be over that by now. It's for children.
It is. Here's Brad from Hornsby.
It's a mate of mine. We've been mates forever since we've been kids. You know, we're in our late 50s. Go to the pub all the time, you know, play footy together. His mum's looked after us since we were kids, so he invited me around for dinner to go and see his mum after a long time.
Yep.
We sat down, beautiful big meal. She just leaned over and cut his steak into little bits.
Come on.
My jaw I just went, is this happening? And nothing was said. It was just like poured a bit of gravy onto his steak and then he sat there and ate his steak in little pieces. I didn't say a word, but I told the boys and they just went, are you kidding me?
Until he went to the toilet and yelled out, finished.
Righto, you two. That's enough.
That's when you say something.
He fills up next with our Royal Easter Show ticket blitz. Those words finally came out of my mouth.
Good job. We'll be back from 6 tonight.
Finished.
For Jam Nation. Good day to you.
Well, thank God that's over.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Wipe the tear, baby dear, from your eye.
Catch Jonesy and Amanda's podcast on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
One swallow, chin, chin, your chin, chin, goodbye.
Jonesy and Amanda's
Damn Nation podcast. Catch up on what you've missed on the free iHeartRadio app.